So the first thing we're going to do is open up App Store. You're going to type in True Coach and just let it load up after that. And then you should see a purple logo with a C and arrow above. Click Get, download. It's free to download as well. So once it's done, open it up and then click I'm a client. And it'll take you through to enter your email and password. So enter the same details that you've done with the link that I sent you. And then notifications, click allow. For any messages that I'll be sending you, I want you to see them. So just make sure that that's clicked. So this is how you're going to view your workouts. So the first session that we've got booked in is chest and triceps. You can see here A, B, C1, C2. So whenever you see the 1 and 2, that means that it's a superset. So for example, let's click on chest and triceps. So the first exercise you're going to see is dumbbell bench press. Now you've got the video tutorial on how to actually do the exercise, but you've also got instructions on how to perform the exercise as well. So time under tension, you've got your set, your rep, which is 4 sets of 10 reps, and RPE, rate of perceived exertion. So imagine 10 being the hardest weight you could lift for 1 rep. So here we've got 7.5. So just imagine you're picking up a weight that is going to challenge you, but you're also going to be able to perform the perfect execution, time under tension and form. So when we're looking at the first exercise, what I want you to do in the first week, you need to pick and choose the weights yourself. So just say you've picked up 2 10 kg dumbbells and you've performed 3 sets of 12. We're going to add the result in. So like I said, you picked up 2 10 kg dumbbells. What I want you to do, if you've performed exactly what I've asked, it's 10 kg ES. ES means each side. So add that result in, press OK, perfect. We've done the first exercise. So moving on, we've got dumbbell bench press, but this time you've got 4 sets of 10 reps and the RPE has changed. So you can see 7.5 there. On the first one, it's 7. So you're obviously going to pick some heavier weights on this. Same again, just say you've picked 12 kg dumbbells. Remember, each side, add result. You've got to make sure that you click that and then you move on to the next exercise. So really read every instruction, what sets, what reps, but especially the RPE that's required. So just say you've done all the exercises. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. What I need you to do is to rate that workout out of 10. So what you're going to be looking at, you're going to look at the effort that you've put in, the strength throughout the whole session and workout. Was the intensity there? Were you efficient? Were you messing on your phone, or was your phone away and you were really going for it? And was concentration at the best it could have been? These are the 5 points I want you to look at and rate your full workout out of 10. So if you go to the top right of your corner where the comment section is, if you think you couldn't have done any better than that, it's a 10 out of 10 session. You give your everything. It was perfect effort, perfect strength. The intensity couldn't have been any higher. You were efficient and concentration was on point. It's a 10 out of 10. And you just click enter and that's it. So for at any point throughout the time that we're going to work together, I'm going to set up the weekly schedule that works for you. So if you wanted to do chest on a Tuesday and you wanted to do back on a Monday, this is how we're going to work. It needs to work for you. So you let me know if there's any changes that need to be made, then I can do that on my side. So if you look at the top of your screen, you can see upcoming, which we're on already, but you can also see past. So if I click on past, if at any point you miss a workout, just say on a Friday, and you wake up Saturday and you think, right, I want to do Friday's session. You've got to click on past, and every session that has ever been set up for you, you can access. So remember, upcoming on the left and past is on the right. So any workout will always be available for you. So if you can see bottom right of your screen, you've got a count, and we'll start off with progress photos. So the first thing I need you to do is to take front, side and back photos. They need to be in a well-lit area every single week in the same position, relaxed with the same lighting. It is absolutely critical that photos are done on a weekly basis. So to upload photos, you'll just click add progress pictures. Make sure to take these photos on your phone first so they're in your album, and then you can click them add progress pictures in here. So you can see metrics. This is also the deliverables that you're responsible for on a weekly basis. So for example, before you even start the sessions, you need to make sure that you've entered your chest, your bicep, your waist, hip and thigh measurements. And when it comes to weekly check-ins, you've also got to enter scale weight, daily steps, sleep, hydration and resting heart rate. So for example, once a week you'll weigh yourself, scale weight. Before we even start, we know that we are 85 kg. And then when it comes to the following week, just say you've lost a kilo, you'll enter 84 kg. And for example, I'll type this in. 84. So you'll see a graph that'll resemble something like this. So if we go back, for daily steps, what I'd advise to do is at the end of the day when you jump in bed, you know you're not going to get any more steps in, enter the steps that you've done. So for example, if you've done 11,500, type that in and you'll have a score there. So then when we go back and sleep, what I advise on this, if you have a smartwatch, Garmin, Fitbit, Apple Watch, this is great to record sleep, steps and calories and so on. So on a morning, wake up, look at your watch, record how many hours of sleep you've had. So for example, if we've had 6 hours on the dot, save that, and there you go, you've put in your sleep. But this is a daily thing, so make sure that you actually type it in. So hydration, at the end of every day, just make sure you type in the amount of litres that you've had. So if you've had 3, save that. Really simple, it's straightforward. And then when it comes to resting heart rate, every morning, have a look. What does it say? If it's 55, we'll save that and go from there. So yeah, it's really simple and straightforward when it comes to entering in the details. It's just you need to be committed and organised to make sure that this is done. But remember, on a check-in, all of this needs to be filled in so it paints a picture of your full week for me. So then I can go away and manage and progressively increase everything for the next week for you. So if we click on nutrition, this is how you're going to see your goals. I'm going to set your calories and protein targets on a weekly basis. So you'll see it here. Protein we've set at 205 grams per day, and calories you've got 2,156 calories for the day. Now when it comes to calories, you cannot go over this figure, but with protein you can exceed 205. It's not a bad thing if you're getting more protein, but it is a bad thing if you're over exceeding the calorie limits. For us to make good progress, you need to adhere to the targets and goals that I'm setting on a weekly basis for you to achieve the outstanding results that we want to achieve. So what we need to do now is set up True Coach and MyFitnessPal. So when you're recording the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner that you're having, it's going to send the information from MyFitnessPal all the way to True Coach. So at the end of the week, when I look at your check-in, I can see the daily calories, I can even see fat, fibre, carbs and protein that you've been consuming. But the only two numbers you need to be worried about are protein goals and calorie target. So for example, we're going to choose a day that we're going to do check-ins. We're going to choose a time as well. Normally, I need everything in before 8 a.m. on that specified day. So just say you're on check-in, let's click on it. So I need you to be completely transparent and honest with how your week's gone. So you answer this. Any disruptions to the program this week? Add result. No, everything has been fine. Add that as a result and move on to the next question. How has food digestion been this week? Need to be completely honest. Either you've been fine or no, I've been a little bit constipated and so struggled with gas. How has our appetite been this week? So same again, be honest. Have you been hungry? Have you noticed a change in calories? Have you had more energy, less energy? Be completely honest. Same again, add result and put that in. How has sleep been this week? Has it been better sleep? Has it been bad? Be honest, let me know. So training performance, I need to know on a weekly basis if you're performing to the best of your ability or lack of calories has really shown this week. Same again, be honest. How has stress been this week? Have you entered the weights on all exercises and marked every session out of 10? Have you entered the metrics? So that is the weight, the measurements, sleep, steps, hydration, and so on. Have you uploaded the photos, front, side and back? And message me, this is the probably most important thing. Once you've ticked off everything that I've just listed there, you need to message me, check-in done, and that notifies me when I'm working on my computer. I can see that, right, Thomas Gelder, check-in done, perfect, let's do his check-in. So once you've done that, complete the workout, tick it off, and we are done. But remember, message is in the bottom middle option. There it is, check-in done, and send that on. There you go, all done. So now that we've set everything up, if you have any questions, anything at all, send me a message, give me a ring, but we're good to go, so we need to get going and smashing it.